When I talk to my friends in the Japanese entertainment industry about Oshinoko, there is one sentence I've heard multiple times. Is it really okay to reveal this much? As it turns out, a lot of the things in the story are actually heavily inspired by incidents in real life. And if not that, they are inspired by how things work on the dark side of the industry. So in today's video, I want to show you 3 times when Oshinoko got a little too real. In episode 6, we see Akane Kurokawa, a young, desperate actress on a reality dating show, making a single mistake. A mistake that spirals into an avalanche of death threats and cyberbullying that nearly drives her to take her own life. If you've seen it, you know it's a really uncomfortable episode to watch. But what makes it truly chilling is that it's not just fiction. Akane's story is a direct mirror of a real-world tragedy that happened in Japan. The story is about Hana Kimura, the reality of Terrace House, and the tragic irony of how the Oshinoko fandom reacted to this episode. Hana Kimura was a 22-year-old professional wrestler in Japan that was known for her bright pink hair and her presence in the ring. In 2019, she joined the cast of Terrace House Tokyo, a massively popular, unscripted reality show co-produced by Netflix and Fuji TV, where 6 strangers lived together in a house. Hana was a fan favorite at first. She was genuine, ambitious, and wore her heart on her sleeve. But reality TV thrives on conflict, and in an episode that aired around March 2020, the show took a dark twist. A male housemate accidentally washed and shrank Hana's highly expensive custom-made wrestling costume in a dryer. Devastated and angry, Hana confronted him on the camera. The argument got heated, which resulted in Hana knocking the head off his head. In the grand scheme of things, it was nothing you would look at twice. But in the highly manufactured, heavily edited world of reality TV, it was framed as an expensive moment. And the internet reacted exactly as the producers hoped, with outrage. But that outrage quickly mutated into something more. Almost overnight, Hana became the target of a massive, unrelenting wave of cyberbullying. She received hundreds of hateful messages a day across her social media accounts. People criticized her appearance, used racist slurs against her Indonesian heritage, and repeatedly told her to disappear and die. Just like Akane in Oshinoko, Hana was isolated, reading every single comment. On May 23, 2020, after posting a final photo on Instagram with a goodbye message, Hana Kimura tragically took her own life. The shockwaves of her passing were immediate. Terrace House was permanently cancelled. But the story didn't end there. Hana's mother, Kyoko Kimura, sought justice for her daughter. She filed lawsuits against the producers, alleging that the show staff intentionally pressured Hana to act aggressively and heavily edited the footage to maximize drama. Akane's story is a gripping piece of fiction. Hana's story is a tragic reality. Behind every scene, every character, and every social media handle, there is a real human being. Let's remember that when we hit send next time. Our next incident is about the twist of the first episode of Oshinoko. Ai Hoshino is stabbed to death by a fan, consumed by a toxic parasocial relationship. It was a horrifying reminder of a real-world epidemic of violence, more specifically, the story of Mayu Tomita. In 2016, 20-year-old independent singer and actress Mayu Tomita became the target of Tomohiro Iwasaki, a 27-year-old fan. His passion quickly devolved into a delusional obsession, harassing her with messages and giving her unsolicited gifts like a wristwatch. Feeling unsafe, Mayu returned the watch and repeatedly reported Iwasaki to the police. Unfortunately, the police dismissed her concerns, underestimating the dangers of online stalkers. This systematic failure led to May 21, 2016. Iwasaki confronted Mayu before a concert, enraged that she had returned his gifts. When she refused to engage, he violently attacked her, stabbing her over 60 times. Miraculously, Mayu survived, but at a huge cost. She was left with permanent disabilities that ended her performing career. The ensuing national outrage forced the Tokyo police to formally apologize and prompted the Japanese government to finally update its antiquated anti-stalking laws. When Oshinoko deconstructs the idol industry, stories like Mayu are the grim reality informing the narrative. The industry weaponizes the loneliness of fans, and when that illusion breaks, it can instantly spiral into violent, possessive rage. But the dark side of the Japanese entertainment industry isn't limited to the idols on stage. It extends to the creators working behind the scenes. The early 2024 tragedy of manga artist Hinako Ashihara exposed how disposable creators can be in the face of corporate production. Ashihara agreed to let Nippon TV adapt her popular manga, Sexy Tanaka-san, into a live-action series on one strict condition. The script had to remain faithful to the source material. The network agreed, but once production started, these promises evaporated. Ashihara was fed a script that gutted her core themes and fundamentally changed her characters. After an agonizing battle to force the network to respect her initial agreement, Ashihara ultimately stepped in to write the final 2 episodes herself. If this sounds familiar to you, it's because you have seen the Tokyo Blade arc in the 2nd season of Oshi no Ko. Following the finale, the show's original scriptwriter publicly complained about being replaced. This sparked an online discourse that painted Ashihara as an unreasonable diva. Backed into a corner, Ashihara published a detailed blog post explaining the broken promises and her attempts to enforce the contract. However, the prolonged stress of the production and the sudden pressure of public internet controversy became too much. On January 28th, Ashihara deleted the blog post and tweeted a final heartbreaking message stating she didn't want to attack anyone and was sorry. The next day, the 50-year-old manga artist was found dead in an apparent suicide. Her death rocked the industry, popularizing the term original work crusher to describe producers who disrespect the source material. The network blamed the ordeal on a massive internal miscommunication, but the tragedy remains a stark reminder of the power imbalance in the entertainment industry, a machine that prioritized content over the life and well-being of the creator who fueled it. Like this video and subscribe for more content.